Prevention out in the last 5 minutes. Reporting begins now.
Breaking news. Shepard Smith reporting live from the Fox News deck.
President Trump stands with Saudi Arabia after the American intelligence community concluded that the Saudi crown prince ordered the murder of the Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Today, the president insulted the murder victim and sided with the Saudis, who said our CIA is wrong. A live look at the White House, where President Trump will have an opportunity to address reporters at any moment now after the statement he issued earlier today. We now know that the Saudi hit squad tortured and killed Jamal Khashoggi inside the Saudi consulate in Turkey. Yet in his lengthy missive, riddled with presidential exclamation points, Mr. Trump wrote today in part, "We may never know all the facts surrounding the murder of Mr. Jamal Khashoggi. In any case, our relationship with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia." The president said that maybe the Saudi crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, knew about the murder, or maybe he didn't. Yet the CIA has concluded not only that he knew, but that he ordered the brutal killing. Lawmakers are putting pressure on the White House to punish the Saudis. Both Republicans and Democrats and U.S. allies are doing the same. So the president may not have the last say. We're waiting for the full report from the CIA. But today, the president got ahead of his intelligence agencies. In essence, for now, it doesn't matter what intel says. We're standing with the Saudi kingdom. John Roberts reporting live from the White House.
And we expect that the president may stop and talk with the assembled media outside the South Portico as he departs for Mar-a-Lago this afternoon. I don't imagine he would leave for Thanksgiving, Shep, without a few parting words, and he'll certainly be asked some questions about his statement regarding Jamal Khashoggi, which appears to side with the U.S.-Saudi relationship rather than what we're hearing about the substance of Jamal Khashoggi's murder. The president saying in a statement, quote, "King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman vigorously deny any knowledge of the planning or execution of the murder of Mr. Khashoggi. Our intelligence agencies continue to assess all the information, but it could very well be that the Crown Prince had knowledge of this tragic event. Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't." If that sounds familiar, that's exactly what he told Chris Wallace last Friday in an interview. In the statement, the president said he didn't want to risk the relationship with Saudi Arabia, hundreds of billions of dollars in military and commercial deals at stake, pointing out that 17 Saudis involved in the murder have already been sanctioned by the United States. The Secretary of State in the last hour backing up the president, saying it's a mean and nasty world out there, and the president needs to have relationships with countries like Saudi Arabia. The president also raised questions about Khashoggi himself, though, going some distance to impugn Khashoggi's reputation, writing, quote, "Representatives of Saudi Arabia say that Jamal Khashoggi was, quote, an enemy of the state and a member of the Muslim Brotherhood." But the president going on to say, "My decision is in no way based on that. This is an unacceptable and horrible crime." But he put the information out there in an official presidential statement. The president in that statement, Shep, also recognizing that Congress is likely going to do its own investigation and may have some recommendations for him. The president saying he will look at those recommendations, quote, "but only if they are consistent with the absolute security and safety of America." The president also saying that Saudi Arabia remains, quote, "a great ally." Shep.
John Roberts reporting from the White House.